Hello everyone, I'm getting senile. Today we are playing Baldurs Gate 3. Last time around we kicked some Keteric ass and now we just have to finish him off. So before we drop into the Hollow Tower, I just probably need to go and rest and grab some stuff from camp anyway. Because I am definitely not holding everything on me. I don't see any exclamation marks. Where's the rest area? Right there. Concentration broken. I don't remember what friends were for. This was a week ago. I remember nothing anymore. Right, okay. Again, still no actual exclamation marks. Blum, 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 blum. Bex hand-baked cookies. Right, okay, thank you, Bex. I sure hope those aren't poisoned. She was kinda angry with me. Okay, personal stash. Where's my stash? Traveler's chest. Nope. Right. Brains. Like 95% sure I grabbed some brains from the Nautiloid. Where the heck am I holding this? That's the one. Slave Mind. Sent to right pick up and the Dark Mind pick up. Right, because this is the place to actually use them. Everything else can wait, probably. Why are those different? Oh, the weight is different on them. Nope, I think that's just in amount. Few times. Yep. I don't know why are they not stacking. This is so bloody dumb. I do not understand this at all. Those are exactly the same as well. Those don't stack. Those seem to be different, slightly. Yeah, I don't understand this at all. Okay, we have the items. Nobody wants to talk with me. Let me just drop the basic. Okay, perfect. Be safe. So we won't be going back from this for resting anytime soon. I probably should drop some of those stuff. Yeah, we'll be resting later then. I need to do the sorting and all of the, I guess, important stuff Where the heck did I got this from? Yeah, all of the important stuff. We need to just go through the items probably and check everything that we have. If this is worth carrying, or if there's something to sell, or is this something to keep in our back pockets. Just make sure everyone's up to date. I have what, like 20 more kilograms? Not sure what this is. This weight. Doesn't matter. Okay, that's fine. This is fine for now. I think that we have everything. Let's go. We leap after him. Yes, let's go.
The hole yawns back at you, impossibly wide. A single tentacle burrowed through stone.
This is an Illithid colony. This must be where they harvest the tadpoles. We're close to the source of the infections.
All of this sitting beneath moonrise. For how long? And how deep does it go?
Well, we are gonna find out! Switch your weapons, please. Go into two-handed. You should be using this one. You should be using this one. You have only one, so that's fine.
It strikes me that for a mind flayer...
Tread carefully. We are very close to the source of the Absolute now. That telepathic storm has become a tempest.
Yeah. Hello there.
They're not attacking. Seems they think we're allies.
Seems so.
Ugh, the stench. I wonder how many pilgrimages to Moonrise ended down here.
If not over, then through.
No will sparks behind his eyes. His mind has been hollowed out to better echo the commands of the collective. You could kill it, end its miserable life of enslavement. Surely that would be the humane thing to do. Or you could take advantage of its vulnerability and plunder what's left of its hollow mind for anything that could serve you.
Let's just start with talks. What is this place?
No, sorry. Here, they become
what?
part of one mind. 4 little feet dancing to same song.
With a lurch, you realize he means the intellect devourers. Here, the brains are harvested, made part of the hive mind.
What did you do to all these people?
Chop, chop. Help them become.
Did you find your master, Catherick?
Monster. Down deep. 1 of 3. 1 of 3.
Why don't I send you to all these creatures you butchered?
Yes. Yes. Please.
You'd probably be humane about this.
It sings. Chop, chop, chop.
So much blood. The Illithids take what's useful and discard the rest.
Prepare the march.
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
Not for long.
Yeah, unfortunately, there is no actual way to start the combat with him any other way. Yeah, you are done there. Let's not waste stuff. What are you? You have no resistances, right? So let's just go with the basics, I guess. Oh, come on, dude. You've done all you could. Oh my god. Perfect. Would you kindly get rid of that guy? Right. Just do nothing then, I guess. Right, you can start coming back, I guess. You have no more movement left. Okay, that's fine.
Is ever easy.
Great. And we got a level up out of that. Well worthwhile. Nice. Okay, what do we have here? We have some spells. What do I want? As a bard, Animal Friendship would be a nice idea. What do we have on the newest level there? Great Restoration, Hold Monster, Mask You Wounds, heals you and nearby allies. Could be grabbing that, maybe. Plana Binding. Target an otherworldly creature and attach it to consciousness to your own. It will follow and fight for you as an ally. Target must be celestial, an elemental, a fae, or a fiend. A celestial, an elemental, a fae, or a fiend. Is that a way around some of our devilish friends? Could we bind Raphael with this? I mean, it is wisdom save, so I would need to just degrade his wisdom in some significant way. But could we just bind him? I don't know. Yeah, Raphael has an issue with being actually having a plot armor, because he's an important part of the plot in the first place. So, might not be actually doable, but also the interesting thing to check. I strictly hate thieves, because they just run away and you have to chase them. Windex is useless. Glyph of Warding, Glyph of Arcane, Circle of Arcane Glyphs on the ground. When stepped on by an enemy, the selected magical effect will trigger. So this is just damages, honest. Yeah, I don't think we actually have the two things that might be interesting. Sorry, three things that might be interesting. Greater Restoration, obviously. Touch a creature and negate any charm, petrification, stun, or curse affecting it. Because that would be an easy solution for one of the later quests. Mask You Wounds. because, well, it is healing. And plan on binding for testing. I guess I'll grab plan on binding because we'll get healing from Shadow Heart anyway. Plan on binding. Let's take plan on binding for test. What could possibly go wrong? We'll grab healing from our definitely not a druid here. What do you have? Contagion, Dispel, Evil and Good. Flame Strike. Yep, probably will be using this. Yeah, she has Greater Restoration anyway. And Muscle Wounds and Planar Binding. But her 2-hit ratio with Planar Binding is, with anything, honestly, is atrocious. So, we'll see. Also, I find it funny to have the bard just get a tag along devil or fiend or something. That's gonna be fun. What do you have? Brutal, critical. Try to strike swift and true. When you land a critical hit, you roll an extra damage die, as well as the normal additional critical dice. Bloody hell. When she does critical, now she rolls normal critical die, an extra critical die, and also she has a... Where is it? Savage Attacker. When making melee weapon attacks, you roll the damage twice. She is a bloody monster now. Yeah, we don't change her heart. Right, what do you have there? Telekinesis. Throw a creature object up to 18 meters. Hello. Love to support your journey. I can connect you with a top Twitch streamer who streams at 2,060k followers and earns bigs. Right. Okay, we'll check that. Thank you for the update. Right, coming back to this. Telekinesis could be fun. Wall of Stone is great. Cone of Cold is great. Kind of dangerous, I will say. Cloud Kill is great. Conjure Elemental, that's just another body to take hits on behalf of our spellcaster. Dominate Person is not only an additional body to take hits on behalf of our spellcaster, but also we're taking one from the other team. So that's a great idea. Hold Monster, Planar Binding again. Seeming, I don't like Seeming. This is kind of useless in my opinion. Telekinesis could be fun. It's not that critical for him because he can learn spells from scrolls. But what do I want to definitely have? Yeah, let's get Dominate Person and Telekinesis. You can use Telekinesis without expending a spell's... What? Once per turn, you can use Telekinesis without expending spells. Okay, so this is 10 turns. Concentration. He doesn't really use any concentration spell, so that's fine. We can drop him a concentration spell. And just every turn... Every time he can just throw something. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Okay, quick save there. Let's check your spell list. List of spells. What do you have? Death Ward. I don't care about that. Healing. Guiding Bolt. Yeah, that's an advantage to attack roll, but costs us a spell, unfortunately. Right. Bless could be useful, yes. Enhance ability, not now. Prayer of Healing, not now. Beacon of Hope, not now. Glyph of Warding. Masculine quote, yes, let's keep that. Glyph of Warding. I mean, we could probably use that. Spirit Guardians, that was super helpful last time around. Let's grab... Yes, let's grab Plague. Let's grab Flame Strike. I'm not sure if anyone here is affected by poisons. That would be kind of useless. Guardian, let's grab Guardian. I don't think we can banish anyone here either. So I guess Mask Your Wounds it is. We'll see how this goes. What do you have in your spells currently? What can you learn? Thunder Wave, Witch Bolt, those are useless. Ice Storm, that's nice, but let's just counterspell, absolutely necessary. Flaming Sphere, Scorching Ray, Fireball, Color Spray. I just need to run through the basics there. Okay. I don't think we need Featherfall right now. Expeditious Retreat is also not something that we need right now. Color Spray blinds creature up to a combined 33 hit points. I think we are way past usefulness of that. Because 33 hit points is next to nothing, unfortunately. And out of the level 1 spells, I do still have Magic Missile, which is literally the best damaging spell throughout the game. Got that. This is thunder damage. It's a con save though. What is that? 3d8 versus 6d6. So Scorching Ray is strictly better, except it's fire. Darkness, Crown of Madness. Instill madness in a humanoid enemy, making them attack creature closest to them, other than you, even if it's allied. We might try that actually. Flaming Sphere should be kinda useful today. Fireball always. I don't think we need Flight or Blink. Wall of Fire could be useful. Elemental could be useful. Telekinesis, yes please. I have one spell slot left. Actually, let's grab Grease. Because this will be useful here. What can you learn? What do I want? Banishment. You have no banishment, so let's learn that. Cloud of Daggers. Actually could be useful around here. Cloud Kill, we should grab that. Conjure Elemental. Oh, right, we have a Minor. That would be the normal one. Evad's Black Tentacles. That's level 4 spell slot. We'll see. I hate this. Fire Shield, that's just very cheap because of his expertise there. Glyph of Warding, maybe. Greater Invisibility, yes, please have that. Haste, yes, please have that. Magic Weapon, that's receiving a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. I think this is only if this is not a magic weapon already. It won't increase by 1 the magicness of any given weapon. It would be just counted as +1. So I think we are way beyond that already. Planar Binding. We could be learning that. Slow. That's considerable. Stone Skin. You should probably have that. Okay, let's learn that. 11 new spells gained. Perfect. Yeah, we are kind of wasting spell slots on mage armor and grease, but I do have to hold on to them. Stone skin is level 4 spell, which we have literally 3 slots for, I think. Yeah, I can't really see how many slots do I have. Right, I guess let's go with that. Where are we? Right there. Okay. And this to camp.
Down.
Grab that. I don't need any of those. Thank you.
An offering from Moonrise Towers.
Yeah, apparently.
Hurry now. The city calls out.
Right, letter to the Absolute. A childish scroll rings ring by doodles. The Absolute. Teacher says to write. He says it's like a prayer. We can see your tower now. I hope it is bright and smells nice like Mother's temple. Teacher says she will follow us soon. Please send teacher better dreams. He's grumpy, and when he's tired, he bounces the cart around a lot. We promise to all be quiet and good so he can sleep. Great. Propaganda. Let's read that. This book has all but crumbled to dust, making it impossible to read. Well, unlucky. We don't know what that was. Training. List of rules. A list written with the painstaking care of a child. Certain entries are underlined as if for memorization. Teacher's rules. Write in teacher's card away from the soldiers. Don't look the guide in the eyes. Stay in the light, stay in the light, stay in the light. Okay, fine. I really dislike how many children or child-related stuff is here. Butchered Mind. There it is. That's one. And that's a kind of a spoiler. Right. Mage armor, please. If I take this spell from your memorized, will you still retain that? Not exactly sure there. Let's grab a stone skin for you. So you have a concentration on stone skin. Okay, so this drops when I drop the char, the spell. Unlucky. Okay, so I guess we'll be sticking with your mage armor. Let's split you guys there. Right. What do you have of the spells that you have? Right. Is this considered a fiend celestial or whatever else? Winged horror, flying ghoul, undead. Okay, so this wouldn't be considered to be a valid target for planar binding. They have no metal weapon or ammo to glow red hot. Let go or receive disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Does anyone target must be metal? Okay, so they have nothing metal there. I guess Eldritch Blast it is. Dream path is interrupted. Oh yeah, that's fine. Can just start loading some damage there. Oh, those are immune to poison damage. Unlucky. Right. Wall of fire, please. Starting there. And going there. Thank you. Spirit Guardians for the radiant damage, please and thank you. Spiritual weapon. Actually, you know what? I think they are somewhat immune to some forms of damage, so let's just drop that there. Please and thank you. And you just stay there. Okay, you can stay there. I guess blast. You don't have any throwables. So just switch weapon and start shooting. This is way easier than I remembered it originally. Right, those are immune to poison, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess this is fine. I guess I'm fine with... Because that's just... nothing that I can reach without actually getting into the fire itself.
Let's cook the fire, baby.
Are you dead? You are dead.
Torment.
Twice over.
I'm not exactly sure what I wanted to do with that. We have way small pool of targets, honestly. What did I expect? You coming or what? Right, I can suck you. Guess let's start shooting them. What do you mean disadvantage? Okay. Yeah, I see nothing there. What do you mean disadvantage? Target outside of normal range. Yeah, that's fine. Fair enough. I am trying to shoot quite far. Can you reach that guy at all? Ugh. Can you come somewhat closer? Can you reach him from here? Yes, you can.
Concentrate.
Oh my god, you hit something. Having his fun. Let him have his fun. It's not like it's gonna do anything. You just wait. Blast. Wait, are we out of enemies?
One with the weave.
Bloody hell. Okay, I guess we can cancel the wall of fire now. Thank you. Right, you have nothing. Right, Guardians disappeared, weapon disappeared, that's fine. They did their job.
The absolute knows.
Half-plate armor and great sword. I guess this is that then. Right, this is where we'll be using the mines. 1, 2, that's exactly what I needed. From that. But also we should go there fast. Oh, this is the complicated one.
As the console bursts into life, a mind touches your own. Alien and full of desperate need, but fragmented too. It is incomplete. It yearns to connect, but needs you to guide the process, linking each part of your mind to its like.
Right, so this is somewhat complicated, unfortunately, and I do not remember how to fix this. Basically, the idea is we have 4 starting points, a network of connecting points, and they need to be connected on the other end to these same things. Unfortunately, this isn't that easy. So this one needs to be connected here to emotions. This one's speech needs to be connected to speech on the other side. Memory needs to be connected on the memory on the other side. And reason needs to be connected with reason right there. So, I guess I'll start with reason, because this looks fairly easy, and that would limit our starting points. This one needs to go there, because there is no other option. And the fastest way to get here, that would be from one of those 2 points. Fortunately, this is also the only point that connects to speech, which means we have to go through here. So that, there. We have reasons and emotions. Great. Memory needs to be connected there. So this looks like a way. Will that lock me out of... No, those are unfortunately not connected at all. Those 2 paths are completely separate.
Ma. Stop. Welcome.
Time to see what's back there.
Perfect. I do not want to be making this again.
Your tadpole echoes, not with presence, but memory, tinged with loss.
The ground's design. Order. Perfection. Unity. Every plane. As one. Every being. In their place.
That loss blooms into a sudden fury, burying claws in your mind.
Taken. Corrupted. Gone.
And just as suddenly, pain and memory are gone, leaving only stone once more.
The grand design. The restoration of the Mind Flayer Empire. The dream of all Illithids.
How did the Illithid Empire fall?
I don't know. I'm just glad it fell.
Hey. I don't remember. Do we have anything else to do here?
Mind needs no further input or connections. It is complete.
Okay. That's fine then.
Baldurs Baldurs Gate will know my design.
I feel glorious.
Okay. Blade of Oppressed Soul, 7 to 19 damage. Slashing ignores resistance and plus 1d for strike. Which is slightly better in damages with the Falar Aloof. And slightly better than the Adamantine Longsword. But this is a Diamond's Bane and a lethal weapon. So ignores resistance to slashing damage. And if we hit an object, the always is always critical. So slightly better, I think. Let's send this to camp. Let's definitely send this to camp. And I think let's sort this by type. Right, those are the two original ones. Nope, this is the original ones. This is the one that I got grabbed from the morgue. And I think the Waking Mind is the one that we have to finish with. If I remember correctly.
Hurry now. The city calls out for salvation.
So let's start there.
And you, my...
They're in my head. They're in my head. They're in yours too. It won't be long now until we're changed. Am I dead? I don't want to die, but I don't want to live. Not like this.
Right. Let me borrow this. And this was a slave mind. Dark Mind was the one that we found on Nautiloid. This is a fun interface. Right, so this was a Dark Mind. Oops, wrong button there. A Dark Mind, this one. Let's go with the butchered one then.
Shh, this place listens. It knows. If we're going to escape, we have to be smart.
Smart, right. Use our brains.
Right. You get it. I've been watching, learning. This place is alive. A big thinking thing. And it needs our flesh to grow. I've seen them put corpses in the walls and they just melt away. So we've got to trick it, see? Make it think we're part of it. That's why the door's only open for... Wait. How did you get in here?
Away, slave! They might have taken your mind, but they won't have mine!
Yeah, the song was great. Willing, right there. Butchered mind. Let me restore that. Waking mind is the one that be the last. Let's go with true minds now, because those are the ones that I grabbed from here.
Every day he comes. Every day for 3 days to ask me how I feel. I want to tell, but I am confused. Which day is it?
It's the third day.
She whispers in my mind. She sings, praise the absolute.
Okay, it's the first day.
The first, yes. 5 days since he put that thing in my eye, but the first day he came to visit. He says I am the last, that the other subjects have all changed.
Okay, what happened at the second day?
Eye hurts, head hurts. But he says I am past the worst of it, that I won't change like the others. He's given me a place of honor, so he can repeat his miracle and a name. True soul.
Okay, tell me about these others.
Separate cells. I never saw them, but when they changed...
My head! I can feel them in my head!
Who is this he you're talking about?
We are his pets. His plan. Lord Gortash.
Because this is all from True Mind. That leaves us with a willing mind.
Pardon? Wouldn't do to phlegm all over Lord Gortash during my first performance, would it?
Acoustics are a little off in here.
Which is... where, exactly?
Some kind of a performer.
Oh, just a serving girl with notions. Till I met Lord Gortash. He heard me singing in Beggar's Rest. Said he needed someone to give voice to lost knowledge. A little over my head, being honest, but the Lord has gold. I trust he knows his business. Now, I'd best warm up.
Okay, let's go with the bad option, obviously. What did you plan for on singing? It ought to be remembered.
Oddly sentimental. Or mayhaps you're just looking for an edge on the competition, eh? No fooling me. Patience. You'll hear it when Lord Gortash does.
I guess that's that. Okay, and let's go with the waking mind, because this is the most important of all of them. And the last one we can use.
Fine bones, sharp jaw. Some variety of elf. Pretty enough for a flesh prison.
If not the noble Gethzerai features I was born with. I'd guess you're no willing guest of the gate either. Perhaps we might aid one another.
Yeah, you call yourself Githzerai. Is that some kind of Githyanki?
For a set of hands to slap your face. The Yankee lost their way the moment Gith threw down the Gate Empire. Only we, Zerai, continue the war to end the Gate forever. Only we fight them on their own battlefield. The mind.
Yeah, so Githyanki and Githzerai are at quite a significant odds with each other. All are evil slavers, empires, but they don't like each other anyway. So I kind of forgot about this to be taking the taking our Githyanki friend to be taking Lysel here. She might have something to say, but also, do I care even? She's useless anyway. Remarkably sane for a pickled brain.
A Githserai's mind is not so easily cracked. Our discipline was the very reason you were attacked. My order taught a psionic technique much feared by the Gate. They destroyed us for it, and kept me as a trophy. I never broke, but I've spent all these centuries awake, aware. So here is my offer. Use your tadpole, erase me, and I will pass my technique on to you.
You catch the lie. The monk isn't telling everything.
If you want my help, then tell me the truth.
All right. The Gate did not find my monastery. I led them there. They promised me immortality, and they gave it. I have been their rotting trophy for centuries.
As her agitation swells, so does her latent psionic power. To your tadpole, that guilt and terror are almost fragrant. You realize the Illithids locked her away not as a trophy, but as a fine vintage.
Please, touch my mind and purge it. The moment you do, my knowledge will be yours.
Let's be fair. Reach out and purge.
The awareness that floods you is nothing like the tadpole. It is tentative and tinged with the loneliness of eons. It fades beneath your touch, but you feel something left behind. A fragment.
It is only knowledge yet, without comprehension. But when you use it, you will see. And I see.
Githserite Mind Barrier. Having assimilated a splitter of Githserite knowledge, mental barriers have been erected on the affected entity's mind. It has advantage on intelligence saving throws.
Of many hearts, one.
And I guess this is everything that we can get against Illithids. Perfect. Right, let's finish up this camp. Right, I forgot a chest there.
Prepare the march.
Well, let's grab all of this. Oh, I forgot some notes and other stuff, obviously. Balthazar's notes. Experimental notes written in Balthazar's precise hand. His obvious deficiencies aside, it cannot be denied that young Goltash has the mind of a scientist. Before his latest invention, the Illithid library was no more than rows of brains swimming in the cerebral slop. With his device, we no longer need psionic power to access the memories contained within, only to insert the subject and speak to it directly. I do wish we were not so eager in testing the device on more recent subjects of his own, however, nor in leaving their skull shavings scattered along my workbench. And an eye patch.
This is Mold Eye Patch. What's become of her?
I guess we'll have to find out. This is my items. Pray for forgiveness. Forgive me, Father, for I cannot help but admire the chosen of your sworn foe. Enver Golta's genius will take us far, but fear not. This of Bane will always fall to the same folly. They cannot see the beauty of obliteration. The absolute hoax will gather false love from new slaves, but once I've built a large enough army, I will use our hold upon the absolute slaves to begin this vile world's end. I can see the path through Goltash's brilliant plan. Goltash, Kettering, and I will seize the relics that control the crown, and then use the crown to command the illicit grant's design. The dead three, age-old foes, our dire patrons, will be bosom friends for a time. Father, you created me to be the last soul alive. When time is right and my power is assured, I will slaughter Goltash and Kettering upon your altar, where I myself hope to die when the world itself is gasping its last. At the end of this all, Father, there will be not a single crucial living. Everyone will die. Everyone will die for you. I will make you proud. Note appended at the bottom of the page is in the different hand. Ha! Ori was right about her sibling. Bhaal. Interesting. Probably worth keeping.
Baldurs Gate will know my design. Our
Boom. Right. Where do we go next? I guess that.
Descend, assemble, prepare. Liberate!
Exterminate. Right. This is a nice and clear one. Oh, I forgot about one mind there.
A whole fleet of nautiloids. How many true souls have passed through this place?
Where the heck do you see the entire fleet? I literally see a one. Oh, nope, I'm lying. You are right, there is a fleet there. 1, 2, 3. Well, enough. Right, we should probably go and speak with that mind as well. But this can wait.
Descend, assemble. Liberate, evacuate.
That should be pretty much everything anyway. Not polling center.
And civilians, side by side. This must be where they infect and transform those they kidnap.
Must be. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's start there, though.
Brine pools, but empty of tadpoles. Unusual. Harvesting all the larvae indicates they are getting ready for something big.
Yeah, and we know exactly what, because they've been shouting at us about this for the longest time. They are going for Baldurs Gate. Let's do this.
That pod.
By Grazit's cock, it's about time you came.
Figures. All that talk about Zariel's asset. I should have known you were lying.
Perish the thought. Every word was nothing less than true. Now, enough sniffing around and get me out of this thing.
Do it, and I'll let Will off his leash. A devil always keeps her promises.
Your eyes turn to the control panel next to the pod. It has 2 devices marked with illithid symbols. The controls are open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Yeah, we could go with strength, but I would love to start the examination first. Examine the device on the left.
The symbol's meaning comes into focus. Annihilate.
Okay. Examine the one on the right.
You decipher the symbol. It's an illithid sigil, meaning unleash.
So, we do have an agreement with her. She will remove will. Well, she will free will. Free willy, you can say. Or we can just get rid of her once and for all, and she can do nothing. But a deal is a deal.
Good work. I'd give you a gold star, but I'm fresh out. As for the pact, Clause Z, Section 13. If the Soulbinder consents to separation, she will release the Soul Bearer from all obligation within 6 months.
6 months? We could be long dead before that long's elapsed.
Ignorant thing. It's always the terms and conditions that get you.
Full half a year, you've got to be kidding.
Dead serious. Don't let the smile fool you. Right. I'm out of here. I need a long bath. I'll leave you to your very serious business. But don't you fret. If you survive this place, I'll find you. The pup will be needing me. Count on it.
I don't think anyone needs you.
And ask Will how we met. I've loosened his tongue. It's real cracker of a tale. Ta-ta.
Right. Yes, we should probably read. Suspended Semorphosis. Dictated to Scribe Yantos by Enver Goltash. Semorphosis, illicit lava transformation of a host humanoid into a mind flayer, typically occurs in less than a 10-day after infection. But the tadpoles laid by our captive Elder Brain are enhanced due to the powerful netherese magic of the Crown of Casus. Spoilers! Our enhanced tadpoles induce in their host a sort of suspended semorphosis, a state in which the host becomes susceptible to telepathic influence and even coercion from the Absolute, our Elder Brain. For our purposes, there are 2 key aspects to this influence. First, the conversion of the host into a mental lackey of the Absolute occurs entirely without the host's awareness. Its servility feels comfortable and natural, and it's never consciously questioned. Second, the servile state persists even when the host is far beyond the usual range of an Elder Brain's psionic control. This phenomenon is spectacularly useful given our ambition.
Down.
Literally, spoilers. What is that? Brine barrel. Why is this? Caustic brine. This is for the combat section. Right. Okay. Let's go and do this, because this is something we need to do anyway. Right, someone needs to open this. Someone needs to stand back. You'll be guarding him. And Karlak will go there. There's a couple there. I think this one's empty. So Karlak will be standing there.
Can't give up now.
And I will be standing there. And I think we need to stand... Make sure that this one's alive.
Your tadpole forms a telepathic connection with the device, and a chorus of static energy fills your mind. Every mind flayer in the room calls out hungrily from its pod, seeking release and sustenance. But there are others in the pods, those not yet infected, not yet elithid, terrified, desperate to escape. The device is open to your tadpole's command, to your authority.
Release. Yeah, and I find Zevlor instantly triggered. Right, so this... I think I can let you die. That's a non-issue there. Great, thank you. And I definitely need to protect Zevlor at all costs. That's fine. And stands there. Thank you. I was kind of stupid about this intellect devours. What's your wall of fire will do next to nothing there, but having a lot of things exploded at once. Right, I don't think I can get this to be of any use. Right, let's go there. And that should not reach us. Really? Oh, because you have opportunity of attacks. Right. Yeah, shield blow, please, and thank you. Right. Go with that. And that should be out of reach for us. Perfect. And... I guess might as well. That will limit the damage there. Right, like this. Perfect. And stand there. And a weapon. Right there. Thank you. Okay. That was nice. Thank you, Zevlor. And this weapon is absolutely useless because I was expecting this to be fighting the idiot in question. Right. Rage. Load up. Great! Bloody great! Just stand there. Threaten both of them. Yeah, you have a chance to finishing that guy off. Perfect. I mean, not perfect, but good enough. There's a fireball situation there. I can't see shit, honestly. Yeah, I guess this is literally the most damage that we can do. That solves some of our issues. Stand there, please, and thank you. Not sure what I expected, honestly. Are you at full health? Yes. Okay, stand there. Right, weapon's not gonna do anything.
I didn't think I was going to make it. Thank you. I owe you an explanation. Much more than that. But first, please, the others, the ambush. Tell me they survived.
Some others ended up in a cell in Moonrise. That's on you.
Somehow I suspect it's worse even than you imagine. Likely you heard that I broke, or froze, or some other lie kinder than the truth. We were ambushed by cultists, yes. And then I heard her, their false god, whispering promises in my mind. I would be a paladin again, with a god's purpose, a god's power. Everything I needed to protect my people. And all the while, the cult tortured them. They fought and ran and died around me, while I imagined myself their savior. By the time I regained my senses, it was too late.
What the fuck just happened? Oh, we are accidentally mid-combat.
Moving in.
Where the heck is Zevlo?
Descend. Liberate, evacuate.
Bloody hell. Fine, let's do this.
Descend, assemble.
We'll wait for this guy, I guess. Nope, maybe not. Okay, can we just finish the conversation now? Is that an option? Or did we lose this? Yes, okay. Right, okay, so we lost the conversation. Unlucky. Right. I think we can rest here quickly. That's the wrong... The heck am I? right here. This way. Can rest here quickly. Because we are kind of damaged.
Evacuate.
There is a cheese tactic where you can just grab some undeads here and keep restoring yourself for more undeads, but I don't really care.
Descend, assemble.
Right, let's do this.
Evacuate.
Embrace death. General Thorm was attacked. The order to evacuate given. You should not be here. I conclude you are one of the attackers.
Well, you're not wrong. But since we do have an option, let's run deception. This is a misunderstanding. I was sent to support you with the eradication of those traitors. 21. Friends, guidance, roll. Nice. Yeah, I'm great at this.
I have no need for a throne. You could merely get in the way. Go on, make yourself useful somewhere. If you cannot manage that, just stay out of the way. Gather yourselves. Soon, we march to victory.
Perfect.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
Just as planned. Actually, you know what? Rage. Yes, please. Could have done this before the first attack, but, well, that's what it is. And just stand there and threaten. Please and thank you. Load damages. Oh, that's a spellcaster. You have nothing more to do. You can just stand back. That's a shield. That's unlucky. Blast. Great. Counter spell. Bitch. What the fuck was that? Oh my dude. Oh, that was something flammable. Unlucky. Okay. That's that, I guess. Oh my gosh, she's off by 1. That's a shield, so I can't even... Oh my god, okay, let's do the race. 52, 44... And you're already burning anyway. And you have a shield, bloody hell.
Let's finish this.
Load up. Well, yeah, why not? Counter spell. Great, missed on reckless. I guess frost is fine. Feel that. Unlucky. Right, stand there.
I shall make sweet music of your scream.
Perfect. Just load up. Okay. Not really that many damages. I got kinda damaged. Carla got like 6. That's barely anything there. Send this to camp. We'll be selling stuff later. Honeyed ham. Send to camp, please. Right, and another mind I forgot about.
To the easy path.
Letter from Ironfinger. She's going to put one in me any day. Cressa, who was initiated the very same hour as I, all those years ago. She's going to put a parasite in my ear when I sleep. Can't bear to be without a pet to experiment on. Needs to have a thrall locked away so she can go further than Balthazar will let her. Cressa, I remember we were just stomping on ant piles and rising them back up. A verified death. I hope you remember somewhere. Yeah, so this was one of hers. Yep, right there, Ironfinger. Let's just check. Shadow Heart. Grab those. This is way back up to Zavlo. Yep. Harry Henry's journal. These slick innards, these fluid chambers. How long have we been here making thralls? I don't want any longer. Miracle is drowned in my head by my own spiral fears. The bone lord doesn't want a coward. None of this looks real. I'm in a kraken's belly. I am turned inside, upside. I am dead. Miracle's grey waste always sounded peaceful. Not like this. So this is another one of those guys. And this to Shadow Heart. Grab the money. Crystal ball. Yeah, I don't care.
We depart.
This is the way out. I think this is Cressa's. Mistress of Souls research log. Yes, exactly. Experiments on first one, day 4. Again, I have noted a fluid leakage from the oral cavity and have ascertained the cause. Due to the unusual method of parasitic insertion, the secretion of the creature within are leaking out, rather than being absorbed by the brain, as we have noted in other trolls. I cannot say why the parasite is evacuating this oil, but it has the scent of garlic we now know indicates it has fed on the host brain's matter itself. I have collected a sample of ear fluid. Day 5. Vivisections day to day. Showed no sign of pain as I was unraveling the long intestine, but instead grabbed the organs as if it were a rope, reached to wrap it around my neck as if to strangle me. But all the strength in its poor arms is quite gone. Had to thread the guts back into the body. We'll try again another day. Yeah, they were having fun. Cressa's notes. I have seen 1,000 ears. Some have their reflexes twitch when they know the worm is about to burrow. The worm takes longer to get through if the entry hole isn't clean. I've taken to torching them with an ear candle. It all makes for dull work. I'm tired of ears. I'm tired of my only other being create thralls. Apparently, all we need to know about the brain is being handled by the Chosen. I am forbidden from studying these dull thralls. I need a new one that Balthazar doesn't know of. A creature of exceptional will, like my old dear pet, can keep fragments of its own mind while affected by the parasite. We need to know why. Yep. Why indeed? There's nothing here, I think. technically a brain jar, but not the one that we can access to. Plastic chest. No, not. Journal. I remember our life as country surgeons back in Nashkel. We only ever wanted to be the best, to learn how to staunch any normal wound. How did we get here? Rosa hasn't been herself since her pet true soul was shipped out on that nautiloid. I haven't been able to do so much as touch her. I find myself growing green at the thought. My own wife revolts me with these experiments. Not really my wife any longer. I thought getting that favorite creature dispatched would bring her back to herself, but she pinches for that damned feral corpse with an aching need. If she finds out I ratted out to Balthazar that she was keeping it and got it sent away, she might kill me. That's the Matthew Budge. I think that. Not really. Right, let's go and talk with the two heads that we found. Right. That's the wrong door. That's the right door. This looks familiar. Right. Fresh mind.
My head hurts. Can I go back to bed, Mummy?
Well, this is deeply unsettling, obviously, but let's go with how did you get here?
I live here. This is my house. Our house, right, Mummy? We saw a big spiky snail that fell out of the sky.
Spiky snail.
Just very sleepy, Mummy. I wish you'd stop waking me up so much.
In the meantime, I am never going back to sleep again.
You should. We can talk in the morning. Night, night, Mummy. Love you.
Much longer. Won't be any more of this. No gnomes in the city, watch, Brevin. This Cortesh fella's got an idea. Kind of a training camp. Don't know how it gets me into the watch, but he seems the smart sort.
Yeah, obviously it didn't get you to the watch. Right. And that should be literally all the brains. Right. Let's get out of here. Let's drop a rest at the machine. And I guess this will be the time to get down.
something down here. Should prepare to do the same.
No longer a background murmur. The presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
Motherfucker! Gortash!
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes. With cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I have played my part.
You built an army for our masters, true enough. But what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again, 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 again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow. The Edict of Bane.
The lash of Bhaal!
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
Look at that crown. It radiates with power unlike anything I've ever seen. To have it.
Priorities! Priorities, Gale!
If only I could. But I can't. This is it. I must do as Mystra commands.
I mean, this would finish the game. Gale, you cannot do this. You can't condemn us to death.
What choice do I have? More than just a goddess counts of my courage. Whole worlds hang in the balance.
Trust me, Gale. We'll find another way.
I do trust you. More than myself right now. Perhaps even more than Mystra.
I have no desire to end your life, you know that. To end it? To struggle on. It is a grave choice you're making for us both. But if it must be so... Very well.
Hello.
I'll stand down to stand by you.
How am I doing? Well, I am going through Baldur's Gate, and we just found the Absolute.
It wouldn't
right in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, Oderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
Now, it's really time we were going.
Thanks for the follow.
This place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
Who could have expected? You can't lose a war if you control both sides.
On Baldurs Gate. We go to prepare the way.
Do I stream daily? No, I don't. I try to stream like 3 times a week, and you do have an option to check my schedule. Right, so this is someone that we have to save. Any of those sees us will have trouble. So, I just need someone on this ledge with an invisibility. What options do I have, actually? Because I have spells. I think I have... Come on. Yeah, Scroll of Invisibility, so we could cast from a scroll. Oh, you have Ice Bite Rope. I almost forgot this. We have... do I have Elixir or some potion? Potion of invisibility. Drink it invisible. So we can send all of our party twice over to save Dame Aileen. And we have some to spare because, well, obviously spells. I will rather avoid using the spells, the active spells, because, well, it does eat a spell slot. I am more than willing to sacrifice a potion of invisibility or a scroll of invisibility to get to Dame Aileen. So I guess we'll be using scroll of invisibility here. So why the heck not? Who should be using this? And Karlak is the fastest, literally. She can go back into combat the fastest. Yeah, I guess Karlak's getting this. Why do you have this on you? Right, whatever. You can wear this, I guess. Do I have anything else for Gale as well? I remember giving him some robes. Oh, you can be wearing this. The additional damage to charisma modifier. Yep. You can be wearing this. I don't know about anything else. So this by type, please. You have poisonous gloves, poisonous robe, and ice bite robe on you. Winter clutches, so we should be using the Ray of Frost, actually. Okay, that's fine. Right, Karlak. Let's quick save that. Let's drop a scroll on invisibility.
Moving it.
unexpected. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
Why is the prism so important to you?
The very fact of your being attests to its power. Despite your infection, you resisted the brain here in the heart of its domain. What good is an army of thralls if they do not obey their master? Let us speak plainly. My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart beating once more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join Orin and Gortash to grow the cult of the Absolute, and then take control of it. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Merkel, I would condemn all of Faerun to death.
Convenient, given it's a god of death.
Between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here. I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
Oh, persuasion. I was ready to show mercy before, but it's not still too late. It's still not too late. You can repent. What's that? 18! And we can't run friends on him. Oop. Maybe later. Fuck! Let's reroll that, because this is bullshit. Yeah, I can pull up quite a big numbers, but not on critical failure.
Repent? Would that even be possible? Perhaps. No. There is no repentance. No release. My debt can never be repaid. He is here. He is watching. He is listening. He is...
I'm sorry, there must have been some misunderstanding. He killed himself.
Mistress Silken Tresses.
Yes, thank you for that comment, Gale. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Right there. Right. High defense, target outside of normal range. Well, nothing that can be done about this, unfortunately. I need to come closer. Still outside of normal range. Unlucky then. Right. Boom, 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 boom. Right. I guess that's that. Dame Aileen is super low in the initiative order, unfortunately. Let's start loading on the Mind Flayer. That is a thing that we just won't have to do later then. Right, you also have nothing better to do. So just drop a weapon. Like, right there. I'm fine with that. And you finally also have nothing better to do. Can you reach that? Anything with that? No, not really. Just start loading damages, I guess.
Now you wear a face to match your soul.
Yeah, this ain't gonna end well. Do not react. Do not react. Do not react. Do not react. Because he'll just ban the counter spells for all of this. Yeah, it really doesn't matter that much. How far can I go before this starts become unreachable? Actually, this is just low ground now. Which ain't great, but nothing that can be done about this, unfortunately.
Bye forever, pal.
Bloody hell! Thank you. Right, and we can't do anything about this anyway, so let's just... You know what? I'll get down. This is now something that he can't reach us. Where he can't reach us. Perfect. Let's go. I guess there. Everyone's in range? Everyone's in range. Perfect, thank you. Oh. You are resistant to necrotic, cold, and poison immune. I guess fire it is. Flaming's first is fine, I guess. Not even reach him. Not even damage him. Can I just drop this across him? Yes, I can. Hey. I'm fine with that. Yeah, just move there. That's fine. Out of sight, out of mind. Shield, please. You should not have seen me. Oh, poop. Right. Can we heal here? Can't be healed bone shield. Oh. Okay, that's far from perfect. Ow! Can we...
Leave me.
Right. You can... Right. Frightened. Oh, Poop, you are frightened. On top of everything else. You literally cannot move. Okay. I'm fine with provoking attack of opportunity, I guess. I need some healing. So we'll take that. Perfect, thank you. Exactly as I hoped. Remove from the bone shield section. Grab a mass heal. Not perfect, but it's something. Mass cure wounds. 1, 2. Right, you don't need it. And you can't be healed. Dame Aileen neither. It's out of sight and out of range and within bone shield. So I guess we are stuck with 2 targets. Okay, that's fine. What is this? Undead. So Planar Binding's not here either. This is... I don't think this is considered... Well, I guess we're trying that. I did not expect that. Right. I guess inspiration on Gale because I have nothing better to do until he goes out of the range. And you are fully healed, so I guess we are going all in. Nice, thank you. And a miss. Bloody hell. You can't really roll anything. I've used up Misty Step earlier in the day, unfortunately. You do have still concentration going through with the wall of fire right there. So, I don't know, fireball? No, not fireball. I guess next best thing is Scorching Ray. High defense, immobile, frightened. Okay, not Scorching Ray. Magic missiles then. How far high can we put this? Immobile, frightened, high defense, but this is always 100% hit. Just load as much damage as you can.
One life to my life. Sustain me.
Do not react. Do not react. Right, we lost heat metal, unfortunately. Easiest fight ever. Easiest boss ever. Took us like 3 rounds to kill him.
Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master.
No, you are its servant, you fucking moron.
Hear me. Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
How is she a paladin, not a barbarian? I don't know.
Now, we pick our way toward our fates. Unleashed!
You have my sword. My fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
Easiest boss ever.
Fitting end to the Chosen of Merkel.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. And now the picture comes together. The Absolute is neither god nor man. It is the Elder Brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown.
How is it you're able to leave the astral prism now?
A temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With a brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
What are the stones?
The crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods.
Not only rivaled.
The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's Netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. And it must be the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasite, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain.
Netherese? These Chosen are powerful indeed to have such magic in their command.
Do you know who our enemies are?
One of them I know, Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver. A worshipper of Bane, the god of tyranny. The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it is most likely she follows Bhaal, god of murder. Ketheric was a follower of Merkel, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the Chosen of the Dead Three.
Chosen of the Dead Three. If only we knew anything about this, like found the book 10 minutes ago. Upstairs.
Bane, Bhaal, and Merkel. The Tyrant, the Assassin, and the Necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a Chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy. But working together and controlling an Elder Brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve.
I'll be honest, this follower of Merkel, this Chosen of Merkel was almost dead when we came here. Well intended. What do we do now?
We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldurs Gate. Within the city, an Elder Brain, brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order the Death Gods Chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the Chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends. I will be your shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance comes to strike, you must take it, for there may only be one chance.
Right. Ketheric's Warhammer. We can send to camp. Ketheric's Shield. And Reaper's Embrace. We'll check what's worth using. Let's read that. Papa, I love you. Love from Ease. I guess he was living with it or unliving with it for the past 100 years or so. Sent to Gale. Right, we'll be sorting through this later. Anything there? No. A bunch of necromites. I'll be taking that. Thank you. Okay, you stand here. I'll just check on this end. Money is money after all. And to Shadow Heart, please and thank you. Is there a material mesh? Right. With a glass amulet of the Absolute. Grand Design. Dictated to scrap Yantus by Enver Goltash. The Grand Design is the Mind Flayer's species-wide ambition to return to the days of their conquering greatness through an act of sudden mass ceremorphosis, giving the Elder Brain an overall command, an implacable army of elite slave warriors with which to defeat all their old enemies, human and humanoid, Githyanki and Ulitharid. Of course, this is delusion madness, megalomania on a cosmic scale. And I know just how to turn it to our purposes. We're going to help the Mind Flayers nag the Grand Design, but only in the way that suits us. The Elitists shall have the crusade to enslave, but they will be acting in turn as our slaves. And we shall determine the how, when, and where of the great Elitist outbreak. To be precise, I, Goltash, will determine these things, as commanding the Grand Design is clearly a Banite task. Great. Let's pick that up, because there's a lot of stuff there. Invitation to Lord Goltash. Vision plan. Where's the bloody invitation to Lord Goltash? Lord Goltash, the Committee of Concerned Patriarchs would like to extend an invitation to a formal meeting at the High Hall to discuss plans, short and long term, for the economic livelihood of Baldurs Gate. Tuesday, the 12th, noon, at luncheon, a luncheon will be served. I will presume your attendance. Lord Keir Relin, Committee Chair. Okay. So, we know where and when Goltash will be. Let's read that. The Absolute's End. Underneath this book concerning the cult of the Absolute and the dangers it presents is scrolled this response to the text. This hastily written drivel is admittedly well-intentioned. Its author is clearly fizzing with fear of the Absolute. The problem is that they conflate the rise of the cult with other things, like the heat death of the universe, the resurrection of one-eyed Vecna the Lich, the proliferation of necromantic excess, and even the withering of some important fruit from cult. This person needs a glass of water and a lie down. Interesting. Amiens dessert wine. Yes, please. I don't need chalices. Right. I guess this is pretty much that. Anything? Right. The ED that. That. Grab that. Alright. I guess that's that. Right. This is approximately where we'll be finishing, because I am well over 2 hours in anyway. And next time we'll be doing a lot of cleanup. I mean, we need to talk with everyone after the main quest. We need to check all the loot. We need to finish all the quests. Check some parts of the map that we haven't actually checked properly. There are a few combats to finish off, so we'll probably be doing that all in the next one. So we'll start the next one with the finishing of this quest. Yep, I literally never use my alchemical ingredients. I have all of the ingredients for all of those stuff, and I've done nothing with it. This is literally 28 pounds, 29 pounds almost, of alchemical ingredients, like 15 kilograms of alchemical ingredients that I'm grabbing from literally everywhere and doing nothing with it. We'll see what we'll do with this. So, yeah, we'll be doing lots and lots of stuff, random stuff, next time around. Next session is planned on Wednesday. We'll see. Next session is planned on Wednesday. If I will be feeling alright, because I've been having not such a great time lately. And Factory is planned on Saturday. Might be some other streams, random streams, if I will be feeling well enough. Thank you for joining me for the day then. Have a nice whatever's left of your day, and have fun. Bye-bye.